Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Rants. My name is Q, and today we're going to talk about how bad is deprioritized data and how bad is 3G hotspot. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So I hear a lot of people talking about deprioritized data is throttled and things like that. And I've made a video and I've explained the differences, and it's really not the same thing. Throttle means you're cut down to a certain speed for the remaining of your billing cycle. Deprioritize means that when a cell site is congested, you are just pushed to the back of the line. If you are at that crowded cell tower, or if you went above the threshold that your carrier has set, you get basically pushed to the back of the line. Now, even if your carrier has a threshold, let's say 50 gigabytes, but a cell site is just way too crowded, depending on the circumstances, you could be thrust to the back of the line anyway, but it's only for the time being that the cell site is congested. Once that congestion clears up or you go to another area, then you're no longer congested anymore. So I'm going to do a speed test right now with my data. Now, it's not going to be the best because my iPhone, where I live here, it gets a good signal, but LTE is not the best. So I'm going to do a speed test there, and then there's going to be another part of this video talking about, um, it's going to be another part of this video talking about 3G hotspot. But let's do the deprioritized data test first, and let's see how bad it really is. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so I have LTE or Verizon. You heard it say that. And I have 2 bars of service. And now I'm going to hit the speed test, and we're going to see what we get.
Starting ping test.
Ping test.
Ping result, 22 milliseconds, 3.4 milliseconds jitter.
22 milliseconds is the ping. We're going to do the download.
Download result, 23.7 megabits per second.
23.7 megabits download.
Upload result, 9.37 megabits per second, 0% loss. Test complete.
9.37 megabits upload.
Understand, go.
So we're going to do one more test.
Go. Starting ping test. Ping result, 28 milliseconds, 1.3 milliseconds jitter. Testing download. Dice World, now, server Verizon, testing. Download result, 14.1 megabits per second.
14.1 megabits.
Upload result, 9.39 megabits per second.
9.39 upload. So there's the end of that, and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, those tests were 14.1 and 23.7 download, and the say between 9.3 and 9.4 upload. So this is at 2 o'clock in the morning, so nobody's really on the towers. However, I probably should have did this during the day, but I'm on always deprioritized data. I have what's equivalent to what Verizon used to call the Go Unlimited plan. Excuse me, but it's just the Go Unlimited loyalty plan, but it's basically the same price, just at a discounted rate. And this plan, my data is always deprioritized, but I get pretty good speeds, and I can use LTE data all day, no problem. Now, we're going to go on and we're going to talk about 3G hotspot. And I'll tell you my experience, and we'll do a speed test, and I'll tell you how bad it's been. So part of my plan includes unlimited 3G hotspot. Now, I've used 3G hotspot. When I'm at the office, I will stream SiriusXM through my secondary device, and it works. When I'm streaming on another phone or a tablet, it works. Now, my computer, it's a little bit hiccupy because the computer is trying to suck more power than what this phone can actually pull. So it says a maximum of 600 kilobits per second, which is barely anything to get anything going, but it'll work if you're doing it from a phone or a tablet, or I haven't tried the Echo device. Actually, I did try the Echo device, and it works to a certain extent. But we're going to go ahead and try it. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my hotspot, and I'm going to pull up the speed test app on my iPhone SE, and we'll go ahead and test it and see how bad it is, and I'll tell you my experiences. So stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. So I have the hotspot on the iPhone 8. It's in my left hand, and I have the iPhone SE right here. We connected to 3G hotspot, and we're going to go ahead and get this speed test started now. Starting ping. 31 milliseconds down for the ping. So download speed.
Download result 0.49 megabits per second.
0.49, so it's under the 600 kilobits that it said I would get.
Upload result 0.61 megabits per second.
So now I'm getting a 0.6 upload. So better uploads than I am downloads. So let's go and try it again. Okay.
Testing upload.
Speeds are getting a little bit better.
Upload result 0.53 megabits per second.
So download speeds and upload speeds have been the same. So, all right. So I'm going to clear all this out, and we're going to come back, and I'm going to give you the final verdict. All right. So we did those speed tests, and as you can see, they were not that bad. Now let's go ahead and talk about the deprioritized data. Deprioritize does not mean throttle. Okay, I'm so sick and tired of people saying that. It does not mean throttled. It just means that the cell site that you're on at that particular moment is extra crowded, so you're pushed to the back of the line for the people that have used less data than you. Okay, now, or the people who have paid for a higher threshold in my case. I didn't pay for a threshold. I paid for always deprioritized data. So that means that the people who have paid for 25 gigabytes or 20 or whatever it is, if they've used 10, they probably are going to get pushed ahead of me because they paid to use their internet. Me, I'm going to be pushed to the back of the line. But when that cell tower clears up, or I move to a different location that is less populated or less congested, I'm going to go back to getting the wonderful speeds that I enjoy. Now, even when I had a threshold, I still wasn't getting those. Those are the same speeds that I've always gotten since I've been with Verizon back in January. Now, over at my office building, I'm getting way better speeds. I'm getting anywhere between 60 to 80 down and 50 and 20 to 50 up. Okay, here, those are the speeds that I get, and there's a pretty sufficeable speeds. Now, I wouldn't try to edit and do YouTube on my phone with LTE. I definitely connect to Wi-Fi, but live streaming, streaming video, things of that nature, it works. Now, let's move on to talk about the 3G hotspot. But yeah, as far as LTE deprioritized data, it's not the same as being throttled. Trust me. Now, as far as the 3G hotspot, it's good for streaming video in 360p or 480p, maybe, barely. And it's fine for streaming Pandora. I've done it on my phone and my tablet. Sirius XM would do fine. Like, don't be trying to stream Tidal Hi-Fi with 3G hotspot. It's not going to get you. You can definitely look up something. You can check your emails. You can write an email, maybe search on Facebook. I wouldn't try to upload nothing huge to Facebook, but it's definitely good for the basics. Now, streaming HD video, streaming hi-fi files, trying to upload something, definitely not good for that. But the basics, streaming, music and low compressed content, uh, non-HD video, checking email, things like that, it's fine for that. And it definitely suffices me for what I'd use my hotspot for. So, we really don't need as much speed as we, say we need. Um, Now, me personally, I have really good internet at home, and I don't have any issues. So, but LTE hotspot, we really don't need that much speed to get things done. I've done on way less speeds with no problems. Takes a little longer, but it definitely gets it done. Um, but what we use our phones for. See, the thing is, People are not using phones like phones anymore. They're trying to use their phones as their phones or computers and things like that. And there's really nothing wrong with that. But 5G and 400 or 500 megabits down for phones, you really don't need all that. Trust me, I ran this YouTube channel on 50 megabits download. I ran it on 100. Like I've ran it on less than what I have now. Believe me. Now it takes less time to upload a video, and I'm thankful for that. But do I really need it? No, it's nice, it's a luxury, but hey, everybody's different. That's just my opinion. Don't take it to heart, anything like that. But of course, if you're running a corporation, stuff like that, first responders, things like that, yeah, they need as much capacity as they can get. But the average person like me and you, no, we don't need that much. But we got society thinking that we do, but in all reality, we really don't. So that's just my personal opinion. Definitely, just get started a discussion in the comments below, and definitely I'm open to it. So any questions, comments, concerns, definitely leave it down below. If you have any questions, oh, I've said that. Anyway, subscribe, share, tell your friends, all that other good stuff, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.